So, hello everyone. So, in this lecture, you are going to understand what exactly Spring Container and what is the meaning of that and what is the meaning of application context in depth. Okay, yesterday we just created an application context object, then we accessed the beans which are created by application, right? So here now most of the people are having confusion, even even 5 years experience people, or 10 years experience people, or 3 years experience people. Most of the people, 60% or 40% of the people are having confusion on Spring Container and application context. Some people may say Spring Container is different, application context is different. Some people are will say both are same. So there is a confusion between them. So now I will explain what exactly Spring Container and what exactly is application context. Okay. So Spring Container, let me note it down here. Everybody knows, so Spring Container will create the objects which are all present in our application, right? Spring Container. So Spring Container, nothing but, so there is a two types of containers available in our Spring application, Spring or Spring Boot application. Okay, two types of containers are there. What are those? One is Bean Factory container. Bean Factory container. So another one, application context. Application context. So Spring provides two types of containers. One is Bean Factory container and another one is application context container. So let me write here one container. So container, nothing but application context itself is a container. Similarly, Bean Factory itself a container. So Spring provides two types of containers. One is Bean Factory container and another one is application context container. So it is not like a Spring Container will be different, application context will be different, not like that. So both are same only. Okay, container is nothing but two types of container. What are those? Bean Factory and application context. We can call these two as a containers. Very simple. Application context and Bean Factory both are containers in Spring Framework application or Spring Framework technology. So, so now what is the difference between Bean Factory container and application context container? The in generally in Java we have uh, base class, subclass, right? So like that, Bean Factory is a super interface. Both are interface actually. So you can see here Bean Factory and application context is a sub interface of Bean Factory. So let me show you it here. So are you able to see Eclipse? So here you can see there is application context, right? So configurable, this is customizable interface. Okay. So now here, if you observe here, you have to click on that, guys. So there is application configurable application context, right? Just click on it. So you can see this application configurable application context extends application context. If you click on this application context again, so you can see there is a set of factory environment capable and listable Bean Factory and hierarchical Bean Factory and message source application event publisher resource resolver. So many interface are extend. Okay, so here the base interface will be Bean Factory. You can see these are all Bean factories. So that's the reason. So application context is a sub interface of Bean factories. These are all factories. Okay, so application context is a sub interface of Bean factory. So the features which are providing by Actually this bean factory will have only limited features, whereas application context is has more features. How it is? Let's take any one bean factory. So if you go to listable bean factory, if you go, it is extended another bean factory. This is plain bean factory. So bean factory is not having anything. It has limited features. Just get bean method. So application context, what it will do? Application can context is having these many features, whereas bean factory is having only less feature. So bean factory is a super interface of application context interface. That's it, guys. So both are containers. We can call it as a containers, and application context is a sub interface of bean factory. So both are used to initialize the bean class objects in our application. How we can access those objects with the help of whether bean factory or with the help of application context. Since application context is having lot of features, so everybody or everyone will use application context to manage our beans. Whatever bean classes which are present in our application, everything will be instantiated by the application context, at the same time accessed by the application context. So instantiation, object creation will be done by application context, and those objects can be accessible from application context. So now you might have understood properly. So Spring container and application context both are not different. Both are same only. So in Spring Boot application or Spring application, we have two types of containers. One is Bean Factory container, another one is application context container. Bean Factory is a root interface and application context is a sub interface. So application context will extend the bean factory and rest all other features, which I already shown you, right? So you can see application context. This is an interface. This interface extends these many features. So it will support internationalization and message properties, message source and environment variable related, and it will manage all the beans which are all available in our project. So that is the difference between application context and bean factory. Bean factory is nothing but set of readily available bean class objects. Nothing but bean factory. And application context extends all the default bean factories, and application context will make use of the features which are available in bean factory. What are the objects which are created or what are the methods which are available, those can be accessible with the help of application context. I hope you guys are understood, right? So now let's go to our example. So guys, you should have very clear in, right? You people are very clear now. Spring container and application context both are same only. Application context we can call it as a technically Spring container. Okay. So now yesterday's example, let me start the run the application. So yesterday how we have created the objects, we haven't created the object. So if Sachin Tendulkar want to wear the shirt, so we need a Sachin Tendulkar object. But here we haven't created the object. Who is created the object? So the moment you start the server, application context is going to instantiate Sachin Tendulkar object and rest all other beans which are defined in our application. And also what are all the classes which are defined with at the rate component annotation, then those classes will become as a beans in Spring application. The classes which are declared with at the rate component annotation, then then only application context can identify this bean and it can instantiate while starting the server. Okay, so now I have declared the @ component and I just started the server. So all the beans are created by Spring container, nothing but application context. So we are just making use of those objects from Spring container, right? So now Spring in Sachin Tendulkar is having two types of methods, right? So for example, go to Sachin Tendulkar, it has Sachin Tendulkar constructor, but it has shut interface. But during the runtime, how do how do application context knows which color, which type of color Sachin Tendulkar should wear? So how application context got to know which color of shirt Sachin Tendulkar is going to wear? So now I will tell you in very simple. So what is the interface here? Interface will be shirt. Shirt is a interface. So who will create shirt object? So we cannot create the object of an interface, right? Nobody cannot create directly an object of interface. Then how we can create an object of interface? With the help of subclass of interface. So you can see interface, there is a red color shirt. So red color shirt implements the shirt interface. So with the help of red color shirt, we can create an object of interface. Okay, so now red color shirt also implements the shirt, and blue color shirt class also implements the shirt. So now let me declare both are as a component. @ component, blue color shirt also declared with @ component annotation, and similarly red color shirt also declared with @ component annotation. Okay, someone. Okay, so now red color shirt implements shirt interface and blue color shirt implements shirt interface. Someone is typing, let me check. No question on my side, so you can ask later. Okay, so now here you can ping in chat. I will check and I will answer you. Okay, you can ping in a chat. Okay, so now blue color shirt implements the shirt interface and red color shirt class also implements the shirt interface. Now we can create shirt interface object in two ways: by using red color interface, red color shirt or blue color shirt. So by using both the classes, we can create the shirt interface object. So now if I start both the classes are declared with @ component annotation. Now what will happen if I run this application? Whether application context is going to create an object with the help of blue color shirt or red color shirt. So because both are implements the shirt interface, how do then application context, how it will create an object of uh, blue color, an object of shirt interface. So both are implements the shirt interface. So how application context knows which object, how sorry, by using which class object application context is going to create shirt interface. So now let me run the server. You will get to know now what is the problem here. Run this application. See, application failed. Application not started successfully. Why? Because you can see here blue color shirt defined in a file red color shirt. So there you can see Sachin Tendulkar class object is unable to create. Why? Because it's required two beans, identified two beans, two single beans, but required only one to create the object of Sachin Tendulkar. See, two beans were found. You can see it is clearly mentioned. Two, two found, right? Two found. What are those two? Blue color shirt and red color shirt. So application context got confused to create the object, because blue color shirt implements the shirt, and red color shirt also implements the shirt. Now application context got confused to create that interface object, whether it is with the help of red color shirt or blue color shirt. Ambiguity came. We can call it as a ambiguity. Application context got confused. I don't know, boss. Do while trying to create an object of Sachin Tendulkar. So Sachin Tendulkar is having dependency on. You can see Sachin Tendulkar when during the server startup, right? Whenever server startup, so since it is Sachin Tendulkar class declared with @component annotation, application context is trying to create an object of Sachin Tendulkar, but Sachin Tendulkar is already having child object, right? So you can see shut object. So Sachin Tendulkar is depends on shut interface. So during creating object of Sachin Tendulkar, application context got confused to create an object of shut interface. Why? Because shut interface, while trying to create shut interface, application context got confused to create an object of shut interface, because two classes are implements the shut interface. That is the reason application context got confused, and then it is showing clearly to found required a single bean. So required a single bean to instantiate Sachin Tendulkar class object. So, but two were found. What are those two? Blue color shirt, red color shirt. So ambiguity came into picture. So what is the solution? There is an action is all solution also provided here. So consider making one of the bean as a primary. So update the consumer to accept multiple beans with the help of @primary. So whenever there is a multiple beans are provided in our application, so multiple beans in the sense shirt class object can create with the help of blue color shirt, and also shirt interface object can create with the help of red color shirt as well. So whenever it is having multiple beans, so application context cannot create an object of subclasses, because ambiguity came into picture. So what we have to tell? We have to tell any one of the bean, we have to declare it as a primary annotation. So if you declare any class with any class with @primary annotation, then this class will give a priority. So application context will create uh, object shirt class shirt interface object with the help of red color shirt, because we have declared it as a primary. So now application context will not get confusion. So since we have declared it as a primary object, so application context will create shirt interface object with the help of red color shirt. So now if we run this application, red color Sachin Tendulkar should wear red color shirt. We'll see now, right click and run a Java application. You can see Sachin Tendulkar should wear red color shirt. See, Sachin Tendulkar weared red color shirt. Why? Because so we have declared red color shirt as a primary annotation. So if you declare @primary in blue color shirt, then application context will create shirt interface object with the help of blue color shirt. Now if you run the application, Sachin Tendulkar will wear blue color shirt. Run a Java application. Why? Oh, sorry. You can see 8080 already in already it's using, so unable to start the server because earlier instance was not stopped successfully. So how we can resolve? Control Alt Delete. Go to your task manager and go to details, and you can find Java instance. Type Java and then select this Java and end task. So when I'm trying to execute that, so already instance is created. That's the reason our application is not able to start. So now let me start again. Run a Java application. So now you can see Sachin Tendulkar weird blue color shirt now. So because I have declared blue color shirt class as a primary. So priority is given to blue color shirt by defining at the rate primary. So this is how we can access our required bean class object by using application context. Very, very easy, guys. So this is another type of loosely coupled. So Spring by default providing loosely coupled concept. So when if you want to implement your business logic, you no need to create the object of bean classes. Who will create an object of bean classes? Spring container will create. Spring container nothing but application context. So how we can access those objects with the help of application context? We can access the objects which are all the beans you want. You can access with the help of application context. So let me check. Someone is typing get bin Sachin Tendulkar dot class. Here you have passed the entity class, right? So your entity, so not entity, guys. This is not an entity. So one guy is confused. Here you passed Sachin Tendulkar. So why we passed Sachin Tendulkar? So if you want to, what is the functionality is here? So we have to Sachin Tendulkar has to wear the shirt, right? So if Sachin Tendulkar want to wear the shirt, what we have to do? We have to create Sachin Tendulkar object, and with the help of Sachin Tendulkar object, we can call wear shirt. So then only Sachin Tendulkar can wear the shirt. So because of that, we have created Sachin Tendulkar object. So internally, again, if you go inside the Sachin Tendulkar object, while creating instance of Sachin Tendulkar object, so there is a another property defined inside the Sachin Tendulkar class, right? So this property will be created, this property object will be created by application context during the runtime. So if Sachin Tendulkar object, if application context want to create Sachin Tendulkar object, then first before creating Sachin Tendulkar object, first application context will create an object of shirt interface. Let me show you how it is uh, creating, whether first Sachin Tendulkar object is going to create or shirt interface object is going to create. So for the timing, what I will do to make you understand, I will remove this component from here. I will just comment it out. Similarly, red color shirt also, none of the beans I haven't declared with at the red component. Now, so now Spring Boot on application context will not create object of blue color shirt, and also Spring container cannot create an object of red color shirt also. Why? Because we haven't declared with at the red component. So now Sachin Tendulkar is having dependency on shirt interface. You can see, right? Sachin Tendulkar is having dependency on shirt interface. So because here we are using constructor, right? We are using constructor to create an object of shirt interface. Now let me start the application. What will happen? Whether Spring container is going to create Sachin Tendulkar object or not. Since it is declared with component annotation, whether such application context should supposed to create this Sachin Tendulkar object, right? So now let me start the server. What will happen? So before starting server, let me stop first. Okay. So now let me start again. Now you will get to know what exactly Spring Container is trying to do. See, our application not started successfully. Why? Because parameter 0 of constructor. So now we can see in the console, if you go to right side, see it is clearly saying could not found shut interface. You can see shut interface could not able to create by application context parameter 0. So what does it mean? So Sachin Tendulkar object is trying to create by application context. So before going to create Sachin Tendulkar class object, so Sachin Tendulkar is having dependency on shut interface. So first what application context will do? First application will context will try to create shut interface object. So now I haven't declared a shut interface as a at the rate component, and also shut interface is implemented by red color shut and blue color shut. Both are implements but not defined with at the rate component. So that is the reason whenever application is context is trying to create Sachin Tendulkar object, so Sachin Tendulkar is having dependency on shut interface. So first application context will try to create an object of shut interface. So while trying to create, it is unable to create. Why? Because zero of constructor in the sense. So by using this constructor, it is trying to create an object of shut interface, but this shut is not defined with at the rate component. That is the reason Spring Container is not able to create Sachin Tendulkar class object because of Sachin Tendulkar class object is having dependency on shut. So that shut is unable to find as a bean, could not be found. So now what we can do, let me declare it as a shut as a at the rate component. We'll see now what will happen. Now I declared shut as a at the rate component. I have declared shut interface along with at the rate component. Now what Spring Container will do? Let me start the server. Run as Java application. See parameter 0 of constructor. Still it is giving error. Shut interface unable to create. Why? Because what is shut is a interface, right? Shut is a interface. So interface class object we cannot create directly, right? So how we can create shut interface object? With the help of subclass. So where is subclass? So blue color shut is a subclass, and we are blue color shut is implements shut interface. So if you declare at the rate component here, then application context can create shut interface with the help of shut interface object with the help of blue color shut. So now let me start the server. So before creating Sachin Tendulkar object, since it is having dependency on shut interface, so first application context will try to create shut interface, then only Sachin Tendulkar object is able to create, right? So now let me run as Java application. See now, Sachin Tendulkar weird blue color shut. So this is how application context can create our beans based on our requirement. So whenever we are server is started, right? So it is trying to create Sachin Tendulkar class object. If Sachin Tendulkar class object want to create, then first before that Spring Container should create shut interface object. Then only application context can create Sachin Tendulkar class object. Similarly, so if you declare blue color shut as a at the rate component, then uh, application context can create shut interface object with the help of blue color shut. Similarly, red color shut. If you declare red color shut with the help of at the rate component, and then application context can create an object of shut interface with the help of red color shut. Very simple, guys. Core Java concept. How we can create an object of shut interface? In generally, not only shut interface, any interface in core Java, we cannot create directly an object of interface. Directly nothing but, so let me tell you, shut interface, shut is equal to new new shut. We cannot create like that. Why? Because shut is a interface. So since shut is a interface, we cannot create directly an object of interface, right? So cannot see, you can see here, cannot instantiate the type shut. It is clear. Eclipse also showing some warning message. I am trying to create an object of shut interface directly by using new keyword. What is it trying to say? Cannot instantiate the type shut because since it is a interface. So how we can create interface object with the help of subclass. So because of that, blue color shut implements the shut interface, and shut interface is having one of the method where that method will be overridden in subclass. So by using subclass method, sorry, by using subclass, then we can create shut interface object. So same thing, application context is trying to create an object of interface during the runtime. Whenever we are trying to start the application, so if any bean we have to declare with at the rate component, then only application context can create shut interface object with the help of blue color shut. So now I hope you got understood, right? So now shut also blue color shut defined at the red component and red color shut also defined at the red component. So what will happen if I run the application? Ambiguity will come because application context will get confused. So we required one bean but found two. Two were found. So that is the reason unable to create. So now what we have to do? We have to declare any one of the bean as a primary. So if you declare as a primary, then priority will go to the blue color shut. So if you run this application, application context will not get confusion to create an object of shut interface. So now you can see what is happened here. 80 port is already in use. Let me stop the server, guys. So you have to make sure you have to, before starting the server and before stopping the server, you have to kill the process first, or you have to stop the server, then only you can start the server. Otherwise you will get this problem every time. So how you can kill the process? If you get any error like that, already application port is already being used, that nothing but already server is instance is running mode, you are trying to rerun again. So that is the reason it is not a server is not able to start. What you have to do, you just need to kill that process by using task manager. So now let me run it again. So many people don't know actually how to kill the process. So you just need to control alt delete, open control panel, sorry, task manager, and then you can kill that process. Let me show you it again. So I just started the server, right? So whenever you are trying to practice, you may get this problem. So again, people will ping me, sir, my server is not starting, I'm getting this error. So see, already server is in running mode. If you check it here, server is already in running mode 8080. Now again, if you try to run again by mistake, you are trying to run again, what will happen? Run as Java application. So what will happen? It will throw error. See, port 8080 was already in use. Nothing but already this port is being used. You already started the server and this port number is already being used. That is the reason you are unable to restart again. So what you can do, there is two ways are there. Two ways we can resolve. One is by changing the port number, or we can kill that process. How we can kill that process? Control alt to delete and go click on task manager and then go to details section, and you can inside the details section you can type j letter in the sense Java. So any instance which is running in with the name Java, you just need to kill that process. How we can kill? Select this one and click on end task. There is a button here, end task. So the moment you explicitly we are killing that process. So now this Tomcat 8080 port is will not be used now because we already kill that connection object. So now again let me run again, so it will restart successfully. So I hope you guys are understood. In this lecture we learned uh, what is application context and what is Spring Container. So is the I will just summarize that. So Spring Container and application context both are same only. How many containers are there in Spring Framework? We have two types of container. One is Bean Factory, another one is application context container. So application context container is a sub interface of Bean Factory. That's it, guys. So don't get confused. Whenever who are all asking in interview, can you explain me Spring Container and can you explain me application context? Both are same. If they anybody ask you Spring Container, you have to explain about application context only. If anybody ask you application context, then you have to explain about application context only. So technically we can call both are as a Spring Container. We can call both factory interfaces or Spring Container. That's it, guys. So in tomorrow's class, what I will do in this lecture, you learn very in-depth concepts. So how you can identify bean factory, how you have identified application context is a sub interface of bean factory. You can just click on this. Click on application context, see application configurable application context. This interface is created in Spring Boot application. Okay, so this is extends application context. Again, go to inside the application context. So if you check application context, so application context also interface, it extends Bean Factory. So there is a Bean Factory. What is the root factory? Again, go inside that list. Anyone you can go. Just click on that. You can see this is the root interface for Bean Factory is a root interface for all the containers, sorry, application context. Application context is a sub interface of Bean Factory. So what is the difference between Bean Factory and application context? So Bean Factory is having limited features. Limited features, nothing but so by using Bean Factory, you cannot configure your application properties, whatever you cannot create internationalization. I will explain you later what is internationalization. Okay, so and also any application related configuration messages, nothing you cannot get with the help of Bean Factory. So Bean Factory only create the objects. So you can access only Bean class objects, but it will not support any of messaging system or internationalization, nothing. So it has very limited feature. Where application context is having lot of feature, you can see application context extends these many interface. You can see environmentable capable. This is also one more interface. It has a lot of features. You can go and check. Lot of features are there. You can read it if you want to understand. So next, in environmental specific related. So similarly, listable Bean Factory, it is having its own features. Similarly, hierarchical Bean Factory, it is also having its own features. And message source, so all message related properties configurations, so it has its own features. So because of that, application context is having these many features. That's the reason we are using application context to get our beans. Okay, so that's it, guys. In this lecture you just learn what is the difference between Bean Factory container and application context container. So both are containers. We can call it as a containers. Technically, we can call it as a containers. That's it, guys. So in next lecture, I will explain you what is dependency injection, and after that, we will create Spring Boot application, and I will explain you how Spring Boot will work internally and what is the difference between Spring application and Spring Boot application. Okay, guys, I will catch you tomorrow. One guy is asked here question, right? Sir, this is a interface. Here someone is asking, can we control which bin will be used at runtime? Yes, we can control. So which bin will be used runtime? So whichever you needed. See application context, right? So for example, program execution will start from here. In Spring Boot application, program execution will start from here. Whenever you need it, whenever this specific statement is being executed, that time whatever bean which you have defined, application context will get that bean. So during the runtime, which are all the beans you are trying to access from your business logic. So based on wherever you declared your beans, so application context will specify that bean. Okay, so during the runtime. Okay, for example, if you create it like this, right? So there is a shirt class object also, so we can access shirt bean class also. You can declare here shirt. So let me show you shirt shirt. So this will return shirt. So here you can provide shirt object. So since it is shirt is a interface, we cannot directly create an object. How we can do, if you want to access, you can access like this also. Similarly, blue color shirt. So what are all the beans if you specify during the runtime? So that time application context can able to provide respective object during the runtime. I hope you guys are understood. As many number of beans will be there in our application. Whenever during the runtime, what are all the beans you are trying to access? So application context will provide those beans based on your logic which you have defined in your application. And one guy said actually this is a entity. Entity is different, guys. We should not call it as a entity. Entity is a different concept. This is only bean. Bean is nothing but simple Java class, which is simple Java class object. What is bean object? Bean is nothing but simple Java class, which is having set of properties and set of functions, nothing but a bean. So let me tell you, shirt, blue color shirt. So blue color shirt is a bean class which is having set of methods or functions, nothing but a bean. So this is not an entity. We should not call it as an entity. Entity concept is different. That I will explain you when that concept came into picture. Okay. So all are beans only. Bean is nothing but which are having properties and set of methods. And what is bean class object? So which are all each and every object in our application, we can call it as a bean. Each and every object which are there in our application, if we declare with @ component annotation, so that class will call it as a bean class. Okay, guys. So I will catch you tomorrow.